going to be a wild ride. What a game.
Anything can happen in March.
To be forever a champion.
How about that? Absolute madness.
We are on the road to San Antonio, the 2025 Final Four West Region. First round action from Raleigh, North Carolina. It's the 16 versus the 1. Norfolk State out of the MEAC and the Florida Gators out of the SEC. Winner here will advance to the second round to play the winner of UConn, Oklahoma, which is coming up on TNT. 2012, one of the great stories, where they knocked off Missouri. Florida, the 1 seed in the West. And the Gators control the tip.
9 Eagle and Grant Hill right now. Norfolk State goes a little minute.
Robert Jones likes to mix it up, man-to-man zone, a lot of 2-3 action, but you gotta block out against the size and strength of the Gator bigs.
Martin, they double team him, the transfer from Florida Atlantic. Unlimited range for Walter Clayton Jr. First team All-America from Lake Wales, Florida. Turn to the corner, and it is Darden on the attack.
And draft after a game, they don't shoot a lot of three-pointers, the Spartans. They like to get into the paint and right away getting downhill, having success.
Double team, so go upstairs and make it easy for Alex Condon, who gets the deuce.
There's that duck in again.
Condon to the corner, Richard. There were 2 defenders in the area. Martin,
Good D.
he gets into the teeth of the defense, switches hands, no. Chinyalu floats it in.
So good, so big and strong. And the crazy thing with Florida, they have multiple bigs. They bring in 7-footers off the bench.
Chinyalu sports a 7'8" wingspan, transfer from Washington State. 7-2 lead for the Gators.
Move that weave and then ball screen out top.
Darden trying to turn the corner. He gets engulfed by Chinyalu. Break opportunity here for Florida.
The leg.
Martin for Clayton.
Pretty pass.
The shovel, the extra. Oh! The crank jam for Chinyalu.
Yeah,
Zone here.
they mix it up pretty good.
Got a rebound out of it.
2-3 zone, 2-1-2 on occasion.
Aberdeen, bounce it. Swing, shot clock down to 4. Clayton hits it! And 1! Chance at a 4-point play.
That was not a jump shot. That was a throw shot.
But he glanced at the rim, glanced to see the shot clock and recognized that it was low and just said, you know what? He just raise up, and the hand got caught in the cookie jar.
This does not need a whole lot of space to get his jump shot off.
Under the rest, too.
Clayton and Aberdeen, they handle it, get it across with about 2 seconds to spare.
The middle's wide open.
And that's the spot. Little high-low game.
Clayton, pull up, ridiculous!
Wow, not much room.
It's to Robert Jones saying slow him down before the game.
He heard the tape, huh?
The duck in by Ings.
They look well prepared. Oh my goodness, you got a piece.
And he's going to the free throw line. Darden extends out.
Coming from you, that's high praise.
His pace, his speed.
Things happen right now, doing it from downtown.
How do you think the people at Iona feel?
Talented guard from Slovenia.
Nice hands.
The takeaway by Aberdeen. Clayton up top. How did the catch? The lay-in plus the foul. Everything is clicking right now for the Gators.
Finish.
Thomas Houck is 6'9".
And there's a lot of energy on this Florida team. You got guys that are capable and guys that can make passes.
Wow. Nice pass.
It gets in there. The finish by Hanlongton. Handle the pressure. Martin back in. Trying to switch it up here defensively.
It blends into they're getting great looks, though.
Klabjar
Can't keep these up.
goes diagonal, and then Aberdeen with that lanky frame.
A little false bravado.
Possession arrow to the Spartans.
They got to get to the foul line somehow. Attack a little bit, maybe get a layup.
Jones faces a double team, the roll,
Pretty.
and the banker goes for Bladen. Martin lets it fly. And the long rebound taken down by Jones.
It's essential.
Jones.
Good cross.
Killer cross with the left hand. That was saucy.
How pretty was that?
Wyoming College. Now a senior from Trenton, New Jersey. Martin, strong move, finish, and the foul. Mississippi, 2,100 yards, 20 touchdowns through the air, 1,300 yards rushing, 13 touchdowns. Lob it in for Condon. Catching fire. It's a three for Martin. To shoot.
They guard out here, keep you outside. No dribble penetration.
Darden switching it up. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. The banker doesn't go for Myers. Offensive rebound, putback is good, and the foul.
Against the length of Florida.
And he converts.
They're so deep they get, goodness, Richard right on it here. Looked good, didn't it?
Couldn't hit from the outside. Condon the offensive board. Martin, bottom. It's a three. Downtown.
12 games with at least 3 threes, Bird, that kid. Martin.
Mading. Soft touch, but it doesn't go. Condon clears. Clayton got off to the hot start, and now others are chipping in the scoring column. Bullet feed. Hanlockton catches it. Hanlockton, physical move for two.
And how about the hands there from Hanlockton?
He did not play for the Nets, but Utah, right?
Yeah, his dad played for Utah, got traded to the Nets, and never played a game. Ben Hanlockton, very
Look at this kick.
successful career overseas. Flip it ahead. Martin is there. You can't do it any better than that for Florida.
Wow, never touched the floor.
Like the old Celtics right there on that fast break.
Get it out. Give it to Bill at the end, right? This is gorgeous. What a way to run a fast break. On fire.
2012 NCAA tournament round of 64, 15th seed Norfolk State authored one of the most shocking upsets in tournament history. They took down the 2 seed Missouri, Kyle O'Quinn, 26 points, 14 rebounds. At the time, it was just the 5th 15-versus-2 upset. We are now at a total of 11.
Because Florida plays excellent defense, too. It's overshadowed by the efficiency at the other end.
Open look.
This would help.
Ings nails the triple.
And a nice inline out-of-bounds play right there.
Real good set. Moving Goretti, as you mentioned.
Florida #1 in the country in offensive efficiency, according to Ken Palm. Clayton drains the three.
Wow. He was out of the game. I thought, well, maybe he'll be a little chilly when he gets back in.
In addition, they are 10th in the country in defensive efficiency.
35% as a team.
Bladen,
Nice cut.
back door, and the lay-in for Darden for Norfolk State, along with Terrence Jones.
Drop defense, you can get a little jumper. A little hold, I thought.
And Moore lost it. Get it ahead.
Brady.
Give it up. Unselfish. Hauk with the throwdown.
And Hauk did not give up on the play. Excellent pursuit. These runouts got to balance the floor. There's that drop coverage.
Darden takes the hit from Hauk. Couldn't finish it. Condon handling it.
Look at the big fella.
Clayton.
Look at him run.
Return feed. Condon pivots. Missed it. Popped up in the air and good for Hauk.
Took care of Tennessee during the season by a big number, too.
Fields. No. Rebounded by Richard.
Always look at the push.
Richard. Off.
We're shooting where Steph shoots from, Grant.
Steph's from North Carolina.
Yeah,
The zigzag move there.
It's the D with the three-point shooting, so they're tough covers.
A drive by Jones. Inside. The block by Clayton. He just got Mading. Richard had it poked away. Battle for it. Scooped up by Darden. Darden's losing his shorts, and he weighs it in. Plus the foul.
Ray of the day.
That would embarrass it.
Aberdeen using the screen from Chinyelu.
On that high-low, that is just a pretty set.
Chinyelu missed it on the interior.
Such a good passing team as well.
A ding, a fencer.
Nice cut.
Bullet feed, layup goes. Virginia native Chris Field Jr. Clayton
Nice
loses
help.
it. Turnover. Ings on the push. Ings to the rim. Hangs and hits. Christian Ings has got major hops. Known as Agent Zero with that uniform number.
Nice slip.
Returning the favor. Fields to Ings.
Right now.
It is a 9-0 run. How goes inside.
He walked, though.
Chinyalu doesn't get it to go. Norfolk State on the push. Fields gets cut off.
Empty side now.
Jones turns the corner, blocked by Chinyalu. Ahead, Martin accelerates but doesn't get the roll. Handled there by Mading.
Tuffin didn't use the glass.
Fields is going to challenge and flip it in.
This is terrific. Tipping, yeah.
Down to 7 seconds.
Nice
and that
denial.
ball pinballed around. Opportunity.
Nice steal.
And that is how it's going to end. A flurry at the end of the first half from the Spartans of Norfolk State. 11-0 run to head into the locker room. They trail the #1 seed in the West, Florida, 53-32. And oh, by the way, they're not missing at the free throw line. They're 12 of 12. Ings. And that flip with the right hand for Christian Ings.
Impressive. He can get it going.
11 points to lead the Spartans.
See if they can get back to their big game here with some high-low stuff.
Chinyalu feeds it. Sealing the area. Condon had it blocked on the interior. And it's scooped up by Mading. Let's check in with Tracy.
And lots of hooting and hollering coming out of that Norfolk State locker room. They are coming out with that belief after that 11-0 run to end the half. Robert Jones said that run showed Florida is human. He told him sometimes you play the name on the front of the jersey, not the individual player. He said the pressure is all on Florida, not on them.
Clayton can't hit from the corner. And they're doing it without Brian Moore, their leading scorer, 18.4 per game. He has not scored yet until now.
Nice call, coach. Little blow by. He's very good getting the touch of the lane. Tough shot.
Off balance, it goes! And that is 2,000 career points for Walter Clayton Jr. Boyard Tadal and Tim Smith. Entry, Fields. And he banks it in over Handlogton.
And Rep, they're going right at those big guys.
They are.
6 points off the bench. Easy answer and one for Condon. Second foul on Mading, who now sits. Condon has it bounce in. Darden, the trigger man, bounces. Making himself available, Chris Fields Jr. They spread it here with Richard. The bigs involved on the perimeter.
Exchanging sides on the baseline. Pretty good coverage.
Shot clock winding down. And a bailout. Clayton gets bailed out by the fourth foul of Brian Moore Jr. There was literally 1/10 of a second left.
There on Clayton, Moore has to sit.
Always consistently making the right play for this team.
Are you still sending your per diem to Bobby Hurley?
The lead is 23 for Florida. Jones puts it on the floor, blasts to the rim, couldn't finish it. Fields is there, the follow doesn't go. Same team battling. Fields, that's a tough angle, high off the window. 2 points, 4.3 rebounds, and a steal per game for Chris Fields Jr. Condon, straight away Trey.
Great rotation.
Book it.
Goodness.
Wow.
He can load him up from deep. That's his 16th of the year.
And he's got 8 points.
You know, he was a cricket player too.
and water polo.
Don't bring up other sports.
Wait,
Australian football.
Why are you working into ref's territory here?
He's rubbing off on me.
Darden, teardrop.
Pretty.
Double-digit seeds advancing in the West region, Arkansas and Drake.
Passing big, such a luxury. Look at that.
Clayton making his move to the rim, fed perfectly.
All sports.
Get it in for Fields, and he flips it in. But then the run in the conference tournament continued to open eyes around the country. Triple drive Jones, give up to Bladen. He got met there by Hanlongton. Bladen, spin. Hanlongton gets a piece. Shot clock down to 4.
In trouble.
Ings peeks at the clock, fires off the rim.
The hustle. Love it.
Rebounded by Myers, and extended possession here for the Spartans. Ings, he's got 2 screens out front. Pick and pop, Myers, bottom.
How about that? Get to your sweet spot and drill it.
68-48. Floater, good, and a foul. Aberdeen is a blur. Aberdeen out of Orlando, converts on the 3-point play for the Spartans.
I like the way they're attacking and also attacking the glass, too.
Darden drives in on Aberdeen, shot clock at 12.
There you go.
To the rim, it goes for Ings. 3. But there is a competitive spirit with this Spartan squad, and we've seen it on display at the end of the first half.
Nice
into the
curl.
second half, and there is Darden. Can they put real pressure now on the Gators?
They're running their sets.
Darden, pull-up jump. Yes.
How about that?
Shots are best for them. The body language a lot different for Norfolk State here.
Contact. Myers goes down. Richards swing. They let Condon take it, and he banks it in. A triple off the glass.
On the dribble penetration. Red Auerbach used to say, it's your best friend, the glass, and why not? Ooh, bang, kids.
Yeah.
They've got to.
They got to work on. They got to clean that up.
Norfolk State is not a 3-point shooting team, 1 of 9. So when you're in a deep hole, tough to come back if you don't shoot the 3 well. Clayton missed it from the side. Condon through his hands, and a foul is called. 23, or I should say that's Richard going to the free throw line. (78-55) Gators. Moore back in, playing with the 4 fouls. Bladen also playing with 4 fouls.
Boy, they are on the go to the rim, though, aren't they?
Making his move. Richard against Fields. We're down to 6:42 to play. Martin lines it up. Another offensive rebound. Battle. Condon. Bodies there. Foul called.
Condon last year had 45 blocks, Birds, and that play didn't surprise you, right? 2 more years, too.
Did I mention he played cricket?
Yep, I think we got that one in there. Another offensive board. Ooh. That's a grown man's jam. Gators.
You called it right now. Beautiful drive right there. But Chinaloo screening the help. No one coming over from the weak side. They couldn't get around Chinaloo. And Martin attacking with authority.
High screen Fields. Little buck. Fields works in. He's crafty. And Clayton just took over the game to start.
This kid's strong. Nice help.
The block by Hauk on Fields.
Give it up.
Aberdeen to Hauk, flying through the air. The layup for Hanlongton. Looked like Florida was going to put up a whole lot of points, and even though the pace slowed down a bit for them, in and out for Jones, the number's still going to be an impressive one.
Talking about Biggs running, Golden is another at Michigan.
Oh, wow.
Saw him and big guys that are mobile.
You have to be
asset.
You have to be in today's game.
You also realize how good FAU was. Look at how all the players have gone elsewhere and have been very successful.
Great point.
And the coach as well.
Jumper goes for Richard, a straightaway tray.
And he's raising the hands upward. Delighted. Knocking one down.
89-61. Gators. Moore makes his move. And gets it to go.
Good hang. Quick timeout.
You got to play 40 minutes, and so this might end up being a good thing for Florida moving forward.
Is it too late to do the zigzag drill at this point in the season?
After the game, maybe?
Yeah.
Hauk zigzags in.
Good play.
And he's fouled.
We had this lead. Our guys relaxed a little bit, or do you think it's
Pushing guys, holding them accountable, but also instilling confidence he had in this game here tonight.
You mentioned Ryder, graduate Digger Phelps. A couple of years back.
Oh, they were both going for it.
Nice behind the back pass.
And the lefty jumper does not go for Brown.
Isaiah.
And he does get the jam.
That he could do, huh? He had made 3 of the threes earlier.
Isaiah Brown going upstairs. 93-66. Myers cans a triple.
Didn't get many of those early, did they?
Just not their forte. They don't make a lot of threes. They don't shoot it particularly well when they do take them. Deep one, Klobuchar. Offensive rebound,
Nice
Henlon
kick.
10. Attacking the rim, it's Thomas Hauk.
Who they were.
Look at the hands, Aberdeen.
Knock away. Retrieved by Leaks. Doesn't go for Myers. 33.5 left. The ball is out of bounds. Ready to go. Doesn't go for Baines. The floater in and out for Leaks. Final 17 seconds. Urging Anderson to get involved. Joseph Berg as well. They're not going to do it. First step complete for the Florida Gators. The #1 seed in the West region. Strong performance in a victory over Norfolk State. Out of the MEAC, 95-69. Florida advances.